Oh, I don't think it's gonna overheat. Only one way to find out.
The new passive heat management system will even permit long recordings of at least an hour.
Oh, it never overheated, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, first of all, he's just one person looking at this camera. Canon, you got put on notice. Why are we still here? Just to suffer? That's exactly what's going on right now, ladies and gentlemen. It's like my third video today. I'm working on so many things today. Announcements in a few hours or so, depending on when this comes out. The folks at B&H Photo got a little too excited. They released a video. There was a comment on one of my other videos about go to Facebook. It's A7S Group Facebook. You're gonna find the video about the new camera. And it appears as if someone captured the footage already. And, well, we're gonna take a look at some of it today. I don't know what I'm gonna really show. I probably will snip the video up a little bit. Give you my reaction to the most interesting sections. But, folks, it's a nice camera. I think we're all just trying to figure out the price at this point. I think Sony did a good job. Gotta praise them for that. But again, we gotta wait till more people test the camera out and get a feel for it. But it's looking really good. It's looking really good. Let's go ahead and take a look at the video. Are you ready?
Years of waiting. The Sony a7SIII.
Doug!
Real.
I love Doug's excitement in this video, guys. He is
basically everything you were asking for. 4K 120p video, 10-bit 422 color. That's right. A vari-angle LCD screen. Fast phase detect autofocus.
Dude, Doug was this guy's really excited. I mean, we're all sort of kind of on the edge right now in terms of excitement.
Video options here on the camera,
Wow.
and what I really like is that everything.
Vlad, they stole your menu, Vlad. You need to go talk to Sony. Dude, that menu system looks legit. That menu system looks legit right there. Apparently, it is responsive to photo and video mode, so it will adjust as things go along. So if you're in photo mode, it'll adjust to that. You're in video mode, it'll adjust to that. That menu system does look good. Oh, and it's touchscreen, I believe.
Things really broken down. So first off is file format. We have all.
There it is, folks. There is your video settings. You are going to see all of it right there. Ugh. They keep it pretty simple. That is so nice. It looks so fake too, but it looks so good. What the heck? Look at the spacing here. They don't even use the whole box. What is up with that?
So these are very
That's the one that I was talking about in the past. It just has more information, more bit rate
high,
information.
600 megabit recordings. These require a V90 SDXC card or a CF Express Type A.
Look at that. You don't even need the CF Express Type A cards to use it. You could just use the higher end like UHS. Is even the V90 UHS 2? Oh man, look at that menu.
You no longer have to settle for 4.
Oh, they simplified everything so well in that little setup in the camera. It's so much more convenient. I know I saw some people in the last video, they were saying, menu's fine, menu's okay. I know the menu already. Look at here, we're seeing a brand new Sony. I'm proud of you, Sony. I'm proud of you.
208-bit.
It's been a very bright, humid, hazy week here.
Hey, so basically he's gonna say that you can record 4K 120 with the audio. You can process it after the fact. So it's just like the 1080p option. Amazing.
Hybrid feature.
You gotta see this part. Doug he's so hilarious here. Watch.
But not as hot as this camera. And I don't just mean physically. I mean feature-wise, of course.
16-bit RAW external recording up to 60p. That's right.
Oh, 16-bit RAW. So he basically says it's still not possible with the Atomos recorder, so you can't do any of that yet. But take a look at the HDMI, dude. Take a look at that beauty right there. And then you've got the USB Type-C, which has power delivery and also can do, I think, something with display, or no, Ethernet, and then headphone and mic port, and then the micro USB, and then I just hope it works well with like the screen and everything.
Oh, and there's no recording limits whatsoever.
Let's
Able
see.
to test it
Hold
out.
on.
But the option is there in the menus, out of the box. Oh, and there's no recording limits whatsoever.
It certainly feels hot, but good thing it's got a new cooling system, so...
Hold on. He just said it right there. No recording limits. And I'm assuming he was talking about all the formats that were there. So let's keep taking a look here.
Oh, I don't think it's gonna overheat. Only one way to find out.
The new passive heat management system will even permit long recordings of at least an hour.
Oh, it never overheated, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, first of all, he's just one person looking at this camera. Canon, you got put on notice. I know you got the 8K. I wanted 8K. And I hope that tilt-a-fan thing works out. But that looks really good. It never overheated. I think they were testing it, in all these different modes too.
Hour in 4K 60p.
Now, Sony...
Oh, that was only 4K 60p, I think. Hold on, let me back up a
At
little.
least an hour in 4K 60p.
Okay.
Now, Sony says that...
So they say 1 hour. That's like what the spec sheet said, but he was able to test it for longer.
Either 2500.
Basically, the low light stuff's looking really good with this camera system. I think that was probably like some of the main stuff. Photo, there's like touch interface now. You can go ahead and rack the focus between two objects a lot easier with this touch screen than you've ever done before. There's HEIF files, just like the Canon stuff. They're doing that thing. And that menu, man, that menu. Vlad, are you telling me they just... What the heck's going on here? Everyone's like, who's Vlad? He knows. It's okay, he knows. The card slots. Here's the thing. They didn't even have CF Express Type A cards yet. So they just had to use your SD cards, but I can't really tell from here, but from the appearance, it has space enough to either accept one or the other format, so it's the same card. And when he was talking about the Atomos recorder, he was mentioning that you can record with the Atomos and then record to the two cards, so you have redundancy as well. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, there's the picture right there. There is your cards. I hope the 160 is going to be good enough for how much... I'm just curious how much filming time you're going to get with 160. Well, that's going to go ahead and wrap it up as far as the stuff that's going on. Again, the video is kind of out already. Facebook a7SIII rumor group or something. Go ahead and find it out there. And super, super excited. The thing is, they don't mention the price. There's speculations of it being $4,500, $5,000. Some people are doing conversions straight on with the euro price of 4,200, but they don't always do it that way, I believe. Sometimes it just depends on the region. So I'm hoping it's going to land competitively against the EOS R pricing. If it's the worst case scenario, I would still preference it to be around the $3,000 to $3,500 price range. But something I want to let you guys know, that something that's really exciting about all of this is the future camera, like the a7 IV. And if this is not the camera that you're looking for, right, that you don't need all these heavy video features, can you just imagine what the a7 IV could potentially look like? Fully articulating screen. Maybe you don't get the 10-bit 422 out the gate, but maybe you're going to get 4K 60p or those higher frame rate options, and some of that technology will trickle down to the a7 IV. And the new menu system as well. It's going to be a blast in terms of just what they did, but I gotta give kudos to Sony. They did such a good job with this particular camera, and I mean, whatever the freaking price ends up being, I guess I'm just gonna pre-order one anyway, so we'll see. I can usually get an EDU discount, so it helps a little bit with the overall cost, but it's such a really great camera. But don't worry, folks, I'm pretty sure that stuff's gonna trickle down. Just hang on tighter for those of you, waiting for a camera if this doesn't end up being the one that you want. But for the video people, I know there's still a lot of folks that are worried about overheating, and they're going to scrutinize this device, and they should. You should scrutinize the camera, and don't let all that fancy video stuff catch your eye. Obviously, when people start testing it, scrutinize it. You want to know about the overheating. You want to know about whatever nuances in there. But the thing I would say is, like, if you've been following the videos, Sony's been through that overheating situation in the past, and they don't want to have that repeat again. So I'm pretty sure Sony's going to make sure this works out. He does mention, I totally forgot about the rolling shutter thing. So they had to keep the sensor at 12 megapixels in order to keep the high ISO performance and the rolling shutter at a minimum. I didn't get to see a test. I don't think he did a test on rolling shutter, but so we'll just have to see what else is out there. So announcements coming up soon, folks, in not so many hours, depending on when this video gets released. Link down below for the live stream. Again, we're just gonna have a place to just hang out and chat, and we'll get maybe some of the last details that we need for obvious reasons. So that's gonna do it for me in this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will catch. Oh, like and subscribe, please. I appreciate that, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.